Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to another live. Let's get the likes up to at least 10. Let's hit the thumbs up button. Let's get the likes up to 10. Mm. Okay, so let's get the likes up, guys. Welcome back to another live. Hope everybody's doing great. Happy New Week. Let's hit the thumbs up button. Let's get the likes to 10. If this is your first time tuning in, then welcome. It's great to have you here. What I do on the live is analyze the Forex market. I look at gold, GBP USD, AUD USD, and also Bitcoin. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you're a beginner, I come live Monday to Thursday. First time is around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Second time is around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so today I'm coming a little bit late. I was supposed to come 30 minutes ago, but apologies for the delay. Okay, but we're just starting now. So let's get the likes up. We're going to take a look at gold and then we'll move on to other pairs. Double tap on your screen, guys. I mean, this is YouTube. I completely forgot. You can double tap. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Okay. For today, I'm going to just be live on YouTube. Normally, I come live on YouTube and on TikTok, but I'll stay live on YouTube for today. So, guys, I can see there's at least a few of us here. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Let's get the likes to at least 5 so we can start. Okay. So, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. Let's get the thumbs up to at least 5. I don't know if you guys can hear me or. Hmm. This is not good, guys. The likes, for some reason, the likes is still at the same spot. I don't see it increasing at all. Hmm. Okay, anyways, because this is YouTube, I'm just gonna begin the analysis, okay, because TikTok is completely different. So I'm gonna I don't want to waste too much time because YouTube it's recorded and I know there's people that watch this live after. So let's just begin. Okay, I'm gonna just jump straight to the point, just quickly analyze, and then yeah, if we have time, I will probably go through some trading education. Okay, so let's begin. So let's look at gold. Okay, so let's go and look at gold here. I'm going to switch to the daily time frame first so we can um, check it out. But I really appreciate it if you guys can give this video at least 10 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get the likes up. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna start here with gold. As we can see, it is currently 37.20. Okay, price has been going up, and our main target where I'm expecting it to get to is up here, 3,870. This is a target that basically was predicted ever since price broke above the previous all-time high, 3,500. Once we successfully broke above that on the lower time frames, I basically set this target. Okay, so this is where I told you guys that gold is coming to, and you can see so far it is basically very close to it. It made it literally halfway last week. It hit 3,700 and then we got rejected there massively. Price came back, but on the daily time frame, you can see that the uptrend. I'm going to delete all these things here because it's no longer important. Okay, so we can see that the uptrend is still intact, right? So this is an uptrend that the price is in on. This is an uptrend that gold is in on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, we have really strong uptrend, prices creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so right now what do we see? We can see that yeah, we can see price is currently creating a new high as of right now. Okay, it's creating a new high on the daily time frame. The Yeah, so far it has gone to 3,329. Okay, that's the highest it has gone to so far on this time frame. And the previous higher high that we have on this daily time frame is right here at 3706, approximately 07. Okay, so this is the previous higher high, and then a previous higher low we have is sitting around here. Okay, sitting around there, and then the second one is right here, second higher high, previous higher high, and then higher low right here. Okay, so that is basically it. In order for this uptrend to come to an end, we would want to price, if it breaks below this low here, this is 35.80. If we break below that at any point in time, okay, from where we are right now, then this will not become very bearish for gold. But for now, that's not the case. Okay, so for now, price of gold is going to keep going higher until we reach this target here, 3,871 approximately. Okay, so you want to be looking for buying opportunities for gold. As of right now, the best trades to be looking for is a buy. Okay, however, eventually gold will come back to retest this. So this 3,500 that it had broken above, okay, it used to act as resistance. It was the previous all-time high, right? Previous all-time high where price got rejected and we pulled back for a few months here all the way down to 31.21. Now the price has broken above it, it's going to turn into support. So this means that the next time gold comes back to this area, it's going to use this as support to continue the uptrend. Okay, so this is usually what happens whenever price breaks above the previous higher high. The previous higher high turns into support, price uses it to move higher. Okay, so that will be the next area where you can look to go long on gold. So this previous all-time high, 3,500. Okay, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't think price is gonna come here at all anytime soon. Maybe in a few months or something like that, then yeah. Okay. So, anyways, that is gold. We know that the best trade to be looking for right now is a buying opportunity because the main target price is heading to is 3,870 and it's not there yet. So let's now switch to the 1 hour time frame and look at how the chart is looking like so we can also mark out good areas for long. Okay. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can also see an uptrend. Okay, last week on the 1 hour time frame we had a little bit of a bearish structure that was playing out here. Okay, the whole of last week the price was just going lower and lower and lower and lower, and then eventually the market broke out of this bearish structure. Okay, it broke above it, and then yeah, once it cleared this previous low here, price was able to now start going higher and higher. Okay, so this here was our previous higher high. Okay, so I'm gonna just let me put a line here. So this was our previous higher high, and then a previous higher low. Okay, right there, and then we see that price actually did break above it. Okay, which is cool. Successful broke above it. Now as the price broke above that, it then inwardly we also have an uptrend. Okay, so here we have a down, this is a downtrend, and then price also started an internal uptrend here. Okay, so here we have an internal uptrend that, yeah, that started basically when the price was, once it cleared out of this downtrend, it started going up. Okay, and but then we also have an outward uptrend. Okay, so this is how the market moves, guys. For those who don't know, we can have outwardly, we have like a major trend. Okay, and then inside we can also have a minor trend. So in the bigger scale, bigger picture, we have an uptrend. Okay, we have an uptrend that's playing out. This is the bigger trend, it's uptrend. But then internally we had a minor downtrend that was playing out. Okay, so let's pull back here. If you look at it really well, it looks like a downtrend. Okay, but it's just a minor downtrend, right? Because outwardly the price is still in an uptrend because it didn't break this second low. So this second low on the 1 hour was not broken, right? Assuming price came and broke below this, then we are now bearish, right? This means this uptrend may have come to an end, but it didn't, right? So the uptrend is still intact, and then yeah, so right now we want to look for buying opportunity. So what we can do right now is also trade according to this current uptrend that's playing out. Okay, so this our uptrend here, this is what price is using to basically move higher and higher. Okay, so previous higher high here, 3,703. This is also going to turn into support. That's one area to look for buy. Okay, so that's one good area to look for buy. I'm going to delete this up trend line because I don't use trend line. Okay, but what I'm going to do is mark this previous higher high and higher low. Okay, because this is something important that I want to keep track of. So I just marked that previous higher high. Okay, this is 3,019, and then the higher low is 3,695. Okay, and then the second one is right here. I'm going to mark this as well. This is an important area that I keep track of based on one strategy that I use here. So this second higher low is super important for me to watch, because if price ends up coming, if it comes and break below this is not going to be bearish. Okay, the price is going to now drop. Okay, it's going to drop all the way back down here. So that's why we want to keep track of that. Okay, so I'm going to just set that there, and then set the alert. That's the second higher low. If price If price creates a new second higher low, then of course I'm going to change this, okay? But for now, if we're trying to look to go long on gold, okay, usually in an uptrend, the best area to go long to join the uptrend, if the price actually has an intention of moving higher, we have a few areas, okay? So you can either go long by the previous higher low, okay, the previous higher low, or the second higher low, okay? So the previous higher low is one good area to go long, and then we also have the second higher low also as a good area to go long. So looking at this previous higher low right here, price has not come there yet, right? The price is all the way here. And then another thing that I see is that we also have a fair value gap right here, okay? So we also have, yeah, fair value gap, which can also act as support, okay? So we want to see the price come all the way down around here. So that would now be a good area. So you can start looking for long on gold around 3,700, and then if it drops lower, 3,690, 96. Those are the two areas where I would look for buy on gold. Okay, so starting between 3,700 and then lastly 3,696. Okay, this is where you want to look to go long. Where the price is right now, it's a bit risky to go long at this area. Just, yeah, it's this one is like it would have been good for scalping. Okay, you can see here we had a fair value gap here, which price came back, tapped, respected it, and yeah, it's like going up, but price may actually come back down. Okay, it may come down or it may actually continue going up, but eventually it will come back to this zone. Okay, so if we're trying to go long on gold, look to go long around 3,700 and 3,696. Okay, and then if you go long here, you can just set your stop loss, because since this market isn't, we're anticipating that we're going to keep going higher, right? If you go long at 3,700, you can target this current high 3,728 as you take profit. And then, if you enter more than one trade, then you can keep holding the second one until price gets to the next major resistance. Okay, the next major resistance right now is, let me actually move, it's stating between 3,740 and 3,745. Okay, so that will be the next major resistance. So 3,740 and 3,745 is going to be our next major resistance. This is where price, if it goes up to that area, I believe, we're going to get a massive rejection and start heading down. Okay. This is how I usually, as the price of gold is, if it has no other resistance along the way, these price levels, okay, the 40, so any 40s, 45 tends to be a major resistance. And then after this one is broken, the next major resistance tends to be around the 70s, okay? 70s and 80s. So around between 70 and 80, that'll be the next major resistance for gold and stuff. And you can literally observe that this is how gold, this is the areas that gold has been pulling back from, okay? So like the previous one here, 3,700. Okay, 3,700 was the previous area where gold got massively rejected. Before that one, we had massive rejection around 3,073. Okay, we actually started getting rejected right here around 3,070, and then we went all the way up to 3,073, and then we got massive pullback. So before this one, we had 60, we have 45. Okay, you can see here from 45, this is when pullback down. Okay, over here is 3,600. Here was another 80, so 3,578. Okay, so here another 45, you can see here. So from 40, price got rejected a little bit. Okay, but to be honest, right now you shouldn't really focus on short. It's best just focus on going long. Okay, going long, you're gonna have higher chance of success than trying to short, because shorting, because gold right now, it has a strong desire to want to go up. So we want to just focus on looking for long instead of short, even though we know that these areas are areas that price could go down, but it's just safer to just long. Okay, so anytime price of gold does a massive sell-off, this is your opportunity to go long. You should always try to go long near the previous higher low and the second previous higher low. These are the two best areas to join the uptrend. Okay, so for now, gold is not there yet. Right now, it's just sitting at 3,719. So what you want to do, just don't do anything. Let's wait for the price to, if it's going to come back down to 3,700, then we can go ahead and go long. And then, yeah, if it doesn't, it keeps going up higher. That is fine. We don't need to panic and start trying to chase the price. We'll just wait for a new structure to form. Okay. But for now, if price wants to become bearish, by the way, that means that we need to break. It has to close below 36.96. Okay. So if the price of gold actually comes back and closes below this 36.96, now we are bearish. Okay, and you want to look to sell. This is the only time that you can go ahead and start selling, because when price does this, it will drop all the way down. It's going to come down to around this area, around 36.48, 36.43. This is where it would definitely come to once we lose this support of 36.96. Okay, but as long as we don't close a 1 hour candle below that, then we are still good. Okay, so right now, expectation for gold, there's really nothing we can do. We just have to wait. So what I can do is set an alert at 3,700. That way, when the price of gold comes there, I will now send a signal on the group chat. I'll send it on the Telegram channel when price comes there. Now let's switch to 5 minutes. Let's look for scalping opportunities. See if there's any uh opportunities for scalping here. Let's see. Nope, I don't see anything here for now. Yeah, I don't see anything for now. Huh? Yeah. Let me go down to the 15. Let's check out the 15 and see. Okay, on the 15, we had a potential area to go long right here. So this would have been a good area to go long. Price already tapped into it though, and it used it. So unfortunately, this area cannot be used anymore. And then after this, the next opportunity to go long was right here, and price already used that one up as well. So yeah, so for now, all the good areas to go long has already been used. So yeah, and then for short, let's see, for short, we had this resistance here, which price also already used up. So can we use that? Yeah. So basically, yeah, so for now, even for scalping, literally there's nothing to be done. Okay. If I switch to the 5 minutes, okay, let me switch to the 5 minutes here. Yeah, so we have this high. Okay. The current resistance on this 5 minute time frame is right here, 37.26. Okay. If gold comes and breaks above this Okay, then you can go long. This is like, you're buying at a really high price, but yeah, if we break above this resistance, this current resistance 37.26, then it will be safer to go long. Price will use, it would now go ahead and target 3,340 approximately there. Okay, so let me set an alert at this area here so that if we do break above it, we can then go long. Okay, so that is it. It hasn't done that. Okay, so we're just gonna wait. Okay, now let's move on to the next pair on our list. It says gold here, there's nothing else to look at. Let's go ahead and check GBP USD. Okay. See here. Okay, so GBP USD, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna delete. Let's go to the daily time frame. Yeah, this is the wrong chart. Yeah. By the way, if you are not in the Telegram channel, make sure to join it. Okay. The link to the Telegram channel is below the description of this live. Just click the description box and then you'll see the link. You'll see the link to the Telegram channel. Make sure to join it. This is the place you want to be in if you're serious about learning trading, if you're serious about making money from trading and all that, then you want to be in the Telegram channel. Link is in the description box. Okay. All right. So GBP USD. Let's take a look at this one. What is happening here? I'm going to start off by looking at the daily time frame. Okay. So on the daily, on the daily time frame of GBP USD, number one, we can see that we have this thing. I think GBP USD is gonna sell off. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna sell off. Okay. It's gonna sell off. Yeah, GBP USD looks bearish, y'all. Okay. So price is gonna sell off because we have this internal. What's happening? Jesus, what's happening? This. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so GBP USD, yeah, it's gonna sell off because we have this internal uptrend here, which the price actually broke. Okay, as you guys can see, this is not good. This is actually bearish for the price. This is actually bearish for the price. So you want to look to short GBP USD, and yeah, perfect area. Price returned to this order block here. Okay, and then now it's selling off. Okay, so now the next target is to come and clear this current low, and then the price is going to go high, lower and lower. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post a signal now for GBP USD. Okay, so short GBP USD set to step loss above this current high. Okay, set your stop loss at 1.3789. And then, yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. Usually this is what we're supposed to short anyway. but price is not there anymore. It has already left that zone. So, and chances are it may not return there anymore. So, yeah, so you just short it, and then this is the target. Okay. So if you're comfortable with the stop loss, this is so the current price 34.97. So technically 95, and stop loss, it's quite huge. Yeah. So shorting from here. Okay. This is a huge stop loss, almost 200. Ooh, okay, it's huge. Yeah. So if this stop loss is too huge for you, don't take the trade. But this is basically what's gonna happen to GPUSD. It's gonna go down. Okay. The best area to have entered the trade was up here at 36.73, but the price is not there yet anymore. Let's observe what's happening here. Okay. So we also have this uptrend here that's playing out, and then yeah. So let me post this signal. Okay. Let's go ahead and post this. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm just trying to post this signal here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so this is the prediction for, in fact, this thing is can even go lower. Okay. So the main place where to go to is like around here. Okay. So this is really, really massive, massive. So 27, 28, 29, almost like almost 800 pips. Okay, this is huge, and this is not something that's gonna happen overnight. Just keep in mind, it's not gonna happen overnight, but eventually this is what I'm expecting. Okay, because we're bullish, and then we actually ended up breaking below this previous higher low, which is now a bearish signal. Okay, anytime price breaks below a previous higher low, just know that this is a sign that we are most likely going to uh, go down. Okay, so we broke it, and then we came back for retest. Price then came, and you know it sold off a little bit, but then it ended up going back up to this order block at the top, and then now it got rejected massively. So the next thing that's supposed to happen is we're supposed to drop lower. Okay, supposed to drop lower. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's GPUSD. We are bearish, and target, the first target is this low here. So this low here, we have 131.40. And then the second target is this next low here, 127.22. I posted a signal on the Telegram channel, so if you want to know what is like the exact target and the stop loss and all that, make sure you go and check the Telegram channel. Okay, so that is basically it for GBP USD. Let's move on to the next pair. We've looked at gold, we've looked at GBP USD. Next on the list is AUD USD. Let's check it out. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so AUD USD. Let's begin by, okay, I think my previous analysis got deleted. Okay, so AUD USD number one, it is this is where the price is at 65.83. Okay, it's 583. I'm going to map out important areas. We have this previous low, previous lower high right there. Okay, price actually broke out of this, broke out of the minor downtrend. Okay, we had a minor downtrend as well that was playing out here. So it broke out. Okay, so I'm marking out a few important areas that you can look for trading opportunities for this pair here. Okay, so number one, all the way down here is going to be an area to want to go long. Okay, so down over here, this is 61. So that's 60, 80. Okay, so around 60, 80, this entire zone. Okay, that entire zone is going to be an area to go long. Okay, so that entire zone for that pair is going to be an area to go long when the price comes to it in the future. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but yeah, when the price comes here, I expect it to return back up. Okay, so you can definitely look for long down over here. This is on the daily time frame. Okay, but now let's look at what's happening right now, so we can look for opportunity to trade like in the short term. Okay, so in the short term, number one, we do have like an uptrend structure right now. Okay, this is an uptrend. Okay, but a very congested minor uptrend that's playing out. And then yeah, so right now we see that we have a previous high here. We have this previous higher high right here, and then we have this previous higher low right here. Okay, we have this previous higher low right there. And this thing here, I don't want to have this long line. I'm going to just have a short, something short right this. Okay, all right, so we have this previous higher high right here, previous higher low right here, and then what do we see? The current high is right here, 67.07, and then price is going down, and then yeah, it's this market may continue going up higher. Okay, may continue going up higher unless we actually break. Okay, so what I'm watching out for is, hold on, I'm watching out for is this second higher low. Okay, internally we also have an uptrend. Okay, so outwardly we have an uptrend, but internally we have an uptrend as well. So we have the second higher low here that I'm also paying attention to. I think this is where the price is coming to. Okay, 65.48, and in that area is a good area for the market to actually use to continue going up higher. Okay, so this 60, okay, starting from 65.51. Let me mark it. Okay, I'm going to set an alert. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to set an alert here. I expect the price to bounce back up if it wants to continue this this current uptrend that it is in. It shouldn't break below we shouldn't close a candle below 65.46. Okay, so price is coming back down. It's going to definitely come down to 65.46. And then when it comes there, we want to see the price actually holding it. So this means that we would want to see the price closing a bullish daily candle or 4 hour. Okay, let's say the 4 hour or daily candle bullish at that area, then you can go long. But if it doesn't, instead, let's say it comes and then we break below it. Okay, we close a bearish candle on a 4 hour time frame below that, then we're going to come down all the way down here. Okay, but to join this uptrend, this 65.46 is the best area. Okay, so that's based on this daily time frame. Now let's check the 1 hour and see what we are seeing as well. Are we seeing something similar or we're seeing something different? Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, we had a nice uptrend here that was playing out really nice. Now this uptrend came to an end. Let's see, when did it come to an end, right? Because now we can see that we have a downtrend. Okay, right now we have a downtrend that's currently playing out, right? So this uptrend here came to an end. Let's try to analyze how this was playing out. So we had the previous higher high right here and then higher low right there. Okay, previous higher high, previous higher low. Price came ahead. It came and it broke. You can see how we actually closed. We closed the candle below the previous higher higher low. Okay, so like I was saying, anytime price breaks and closes a candle, bearish candle below the previous higher low, this is usually when the option is about to, this is usually the sign that the option is coming to an end. And then we also have the second higher low, which is now also the key factor, right? In order for an option to continue, either one is gonna use the previous higher low to continue going higher. If it fails, if it breaks below that, then the second higher low tends to be the next area that the price can now use to now continue the uptrend. Now, if the price actually now breaks the second higher low as well, now we are extremely bearish. Okay, so now price is going to go down. So with this market, not only did it break the previous higher low, which was sitting at 66.60, so below this blue line, we can see that we got a 1 hour candle closing below that level, right? So that's bearish. And then the second higher low is where the yellow line is. We also got a bearish candle below that. So that is the breakout. So immediately you can see, immediately whenever price breaks the second higher low, this is extremely bearish. Now you can go ahead and short. Okay, usually you want to short at the resistance that was created before the breakout. So that resistance is right here. Okay, so good area, price retested back to that resistance and then it's going down. Okay, so yeah, so this is how the downtrend basically started. And then yeah, so now the price is going lower and lower. So now we want to look to go long around down here. Okay, down here. I'm also looking at something else. Okay, I'm looking at, let me see here. Okay, so we have, okay, we still have a order block here. Okay, so now this is also going to be an area that the market may want to use to bounce back up. Okay, so you have two areas. You have number one, we have 65, 62. This is one area price could actually bounce back up. And then we also have 65, 65.46. Okay, so your buy zones are basically those two areas. Okay, so from here, either we come here, we bounce back up. Okay, so when price comes here, you can actually start looking for long down here at 65.63. And then if it goes lower, then the next area would be around 65.46. Okay, nevertheless, when you go long at these areas, okay, before going long, wait for confirmation at least. Yeah, wait for confirmation that we actually gonna respect those areas. And then as for your stop loss for these trades, okay, you want to set your stop loss below the next support. Okay, so a good area we have, oops, give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This is where I like TikTok because whenever I'm not talking, I can just play music in the background, but on YouTube, if I'm not talking, it's just complete silence and so awkward. So, anyways, let's continue here. Okay, so like I was saying with AUD/USD, we want to look for long starting around 65.63. Okay, and then so between 65.63 and 65.46. Those are the areas that AUD/USD is coming down to, and it's definitely going to bounce back up from this level. Okay, because yeah, we have this downtrend that's playing out, and this downtrend price eventually, these are all liquidity, by the way. Okay, so all these lower lows and lower highs, they're all liquidity, and then the market is going to eventually want to clear them. Okay, it's going to eventually want to clear them. But I'm checking. Let's see here. I'm also seeing something here. Okay, I also like to study whenever I am analyzing and all that. I also like to look at the current downtrend that's playing out. Okay, to see whether this downtrend has been broken or not. Okay, even though yeah, I'm expecting price to come here, but if price has broken out of this current downtrend, then there's a possibility that it may actually go up higher. This place, it may not come to this area. Okay, so I'm looking at this current downtrend here. We can see as the price was forming lower lows and lower highs. Okay, it hasn't broken it up until right here. So here's our previous lower low and lower high, and we see that I see a breakout. Okay, I see that the price actually did break. Um, it did actually break above this level here. Okay, so because it did that, this area here is now going to act as a zone for market to use to go up higher. Okay, so there's that possibility we could actually see that. Okay, you actually see, this is where you can see the market is actually, instead of going down, it's not, it's stopped. It says It's basically trying to go back up, okay, because of this breakout here. So if it's going to respect it, then yeah, we will go back up. So what we want to do, okay, we want to, normally I would say go long here, okay, go long here, and then you want to set your stop loss below. Okay, you want to set your stop loss slightly below this current low, 65.74, right? This is basically what's, yeah, supposed to go long here, and then target this. Yeah. So this is the normal area. So if you guys are comfortable entering this long, you can go ahead, okay? Because this is a bullish, yeah, signal here. We could also wait for the 1 hour to close. If this 1 hour candle closes bullish, this is now we have now a higher chance that the price is gonna actually bounce back up. Okay. So that is basically it because of that break of structures. So now we have a strong possibility that the price is going to go up higher. Okay. So in about 2 minutes, this candle is gonna close. Depending on how it closes, we will go ahead and go long. Okay. So yeah, but if this setup fails, if this buy actually fails, okay, which there's nothing guarantee, it could actually respect it because right now it's supposed to go back up from where it is. If it disrespects it, then that's fine. The next best area to go long will be 65, 63. Okay. So in trading, it's all about risk. We are always taking risk. We make predictions. Nothing is guaranteed. We look at areas that we know, okay, the price is supposed to either bounce back up or bounce back down. And then we just take the trade. Take the trade, just make sure you're managing your risk well, enter with amounts that you can afford to lose, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then hope for the best. Okay. So for AUD/USD, it's showing us signs that it wants to go back up. So what should we do right now? You want to go long. Okay. You want to go long on AUD/USD, and then the target is 66.26. Okay, 66.26 approximately. Let me post this signal on the Telegram channel as well, okay? Let me go ahead and post it. Okay, we're almost done here. $66.25. So about 4 pips, okay? Let's see, I got a notification about gold. Let's see gold, what's happening. What is happening with gold here? Let's check it out. Okay, so yeah, So it's basically back at this previous lower high on the 5-minute time frame, but it didn't break it. Okay, so I'm going to set an alert above that so that if it does break it, then we'll go long. Let's check the 15-minute time frame. See what we have here. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. There's literally nothing there. Okay, that's fine. So go back to 5 minutes. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. Let's go back to AUD USD. So yeah, guys, I posted the signal for the AUD USD trade on the Telegram channel. So go there, check it out. If you're gonna enter this trade, make sure you apply proper risk management. Okay, that's the expectation for AUD USD. Should go back up from where it is right now, and then the target is 66.25. Okay, and then yeah, stop loss slightly below this current low. In fact, I see I can see this order block here. In case this low fails, price will use this order block to bounce back up. So safest area to set your stop loss, set it below, you know, you set it slightly below 65.60. Okay, slightly below 65.60. That will be the best area to set your stop loss on this trade, because this current low price may actually break below it. Okay, may break below it and then tap and go back up. Okay, may break below it and then tap this to go back up. So that's why to prevent yourself from getting stopped out, that'll be the best area to set your SL. Okay, so that's AUD USD. We see a good trade signal right there to take. So that is it. And then we've also looked at GBP USD. We looked at GBP USD, which what was the where's the chart here? Okay, so this is GBP USD. Okay, so with this one, okay. So with GBP USD, oh, this is the wrong chart. I really need to clear things up here. Yeah. So with GBP USD, it's a sell. Okay. So GBP USD, we have a signal to go ahead and sell it. Okay. So that's it. So we have two trades that we are basically taking. Number one is AUD USD. Okay. AUD USD, we're taking basically a buy. Okay. So AUD USD, we're taking a buy because it basically gave us a breakout. Okay, we had a downtrend here. Price broke above the previous lower high, and this is basically a sign that we want to go back up. So that's why we're going long. And then we have GBP USD. Oops, wrong chart. I have all this chart here because of my trading classes that I run. So I always have to use different chart to just write things down. I'm gonna have to reorganize this. So yeah. Okay. So now with GBP USD, it's a sell. Okay. One thing I didn't do with GBP USD is I didn't come and check the 1 hour time frame. I only stopped at the I just stopped at the daily time frame, but I think I should also look at the 1 hour. Okay. Look at the 1 hour just to see what's happening here. On the 1 hour, we have a downtrend, and then yeah, we have a downtrend. And then what I see happening here, let me mark the previous lower low and lower high right here. Previous lower low, lower high marked. Okay. So we have these marked. And then what do we see, guys? We can see that we actually broke above the previous lower high. Once again, this is a possible, this is, this is going to bring the price back up, okay? It's going to go back up in the short term. We might actually go all the way back. I have no idea where, but we should. Usually the second lower high is the first target. Okay, so for GBP this is what I am seeing. Because of this breakout, it should basically go back, should go up here. Okay, so this is one area that it will most likely get to. Okay, so for GBP in the short term, if you want to go long on this pair, go long down here. Okay, so down over here in the short term, it should bounce back up. Okay, so you can go long around 34.62. Okay, 34.62. When it comes down to this area, I'm expecting it to bounce back up and then continue to that second higher. Okay, and then that second higher low will be a good area to short. Okay, price comes there, that will be a good area to short, because remember the current structure on the higher time frame, 1 hour daily time frame, is actually bearish, right? The structure is bearish, so we're expecting it to go down lower. But then if you check the 1 hour, currently we also are bearish, but then we switched. It's sort of like switched. So yeah, so for now, if it comes down, okay, when it comes down to 34.63, it will most likely try to bounce back up, okay? But if you want to just short and hold for the long term, you can do that as well, because eventually price is going to go down anyways, okay? Because of what we see on the daily time frame, it's going to go down anyway in the long term, okay? So the best trades to take is long, but in the short term, we have a buying opportunity down at this area, 60 or 34.62. Okay, so that's GBP USD. We've looked at that. We've looked at AUD USD and gold. Let me go back to gold one more time. Let's see what's happening here. This one is the main pair that I trade and analyze. Okay, all these other pairs that I'm giving you guys, I rarely take those trades. I mainly just focus on trading gold. Okay, and you too, if you want to be successful in trading, I highly recommend you do that. Like, don't be taking every signals that I post, because it's not good. Like, focus on just trading one pair. If you're going to trade GBP USD, then just trade GBP USD. If you're going to trade gold, then just focus on trading gold, and that's it. Okay, so on gold here, we were waiting for the 5-minute time frame lower high here to get broken. Currently price is in the middle of breaking it. All right, we can see this nice bullish candle that is currently breaking above that lower high, which is great. There's about 1 minute left for this candle to close. So if it successfully closes above it, then we want to start looking to go long. Where are we going to go long? The best area to go long is going to be down over here. Okay, so we're going to now enter long down here at 37.20, around 2021. Okay, so that's where we're going to go long, and then we're going to set our stop loss. If we go long here, we're going to set a stop loss below this low here. Okay, so 37.12. We're going long at 37.20, around there. 37.12, we're setting our stop loss, and then we're going to just target the current high as a take profit number 1, and then we can target 37.39 as take profit number 2. Okay, so that is basically it. It's closing this candle right now in few seconds. Great, so now it has been confirmed. So I'm going to set an alert at 37.20. Okay, 37.20 is now going to be the area that I would love to go long on gold. This is going to turn into, it has now turned into a good strong area to go long. Okay, and then yeah, so that's pretty much it here for gold. Okay, and for it to come here, it's not guaranteed, by the way. I don't know whether it's going to come here or not, but if it does, that's when I'm going to go long. Okay, right now, because it broke this previous lower high, now we have a higher chance to now go to the next major resistance, right? The next major resistance, I told you guys, 37.40. That's the next. So it could choose to actually go up to 37.20 from where it is right now. Okay. It could choose to go to 37.40 from where it is right now, or it could choose to first come back down to 37.20 before we continue heading to that place. So yeah, so right now, if you're someone that just wants to take the risk, join the buy now and then target 37.40, you can do that. Set your stop loss, best area below this current low. Okay, 37.12. But yeah, that's a huge stop loss. So it's up to you, right? For me, I don't want to chase the price. So it's better to wait for the price to come to you. So you're entering at the best possible price. You understand? So entering right here, it's not a really good area to enter. It's not a really good area to enter because you're just chasing the price. So yeah. So let's be patient, wait for price to come down here. If it does, I will post signal on the Telegram channel. Okay. So that's basically it. Those are the pairs that we've looked at. Let me open them up one more time. And then I'm also going to look at USD lastly, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. So number one, we have GBP USD, which is a bearish. Okay. Based on the daily time frame, we have bearish. Okay. That is it. Number two thing we looked at is AUD Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm on the wrong time frame. Okay. So number two, we have AUD, okay, which is bullish. Okay. We already explained it to you. I'm not going to go over that again. And then, yeah, and then we looked at gold, of course. Lastly, we're going to take a look at USD. That'll be the last pair for us to trade and analyze. Okay, let's look at USD Okay, USD here. So what's happening? Yeah. So I see this buy zone here. Price respected the top part, okay, but the bottom part it didn't came and broke through. Okay. So anyways, let me delete this. No longer relevant. Okay. So with this pair here, we see I can see the prices, it has gone up. It dropped all the way down here and then pushed up. Okay. So let's see. We have this low high. Okay. I want to mark out yeah. Oh, I see a breakout. Okay. So for AUD, this is where you want to look to go long. Okay. So this area here between, this is our new buy zone. Starting from 147. $146.77. Okay. So 147.06. between 147.06 and 146.77. Okay, this is where you want to go long on USD JPY. Okay, this is where you want to go long USD JPY. Let's look at what's happening here internally. Okay, so this market, I believe, is going to sell. Okay, I believe it's going to sell. So let me look at the structure here. Yeah. We'll talk about it below it. Okay. So this is basically where it should sell from. Let's stop right here. Yeah. So for USD JPY, look to go short around 148.07. Okay. So 148.07 is an area to short USD JPY because USD JPY is coming down. Okay. This pair here is going to gradually make its way down to this zone here, 147. So you want to go short, and you can either go short here or wait for the price to come to 148.07. Okay, so you can go short here and then target this 147.08 as your take profit, or you basically wait for price to come up here, 148.07, and then you short, set your stop loss above this current high. Okay, so this is what the trade will look like. Yeah. So that's USD JPY. That's it. Okay, so we've looked at so many different pairs, and yeah, so because of time, I won't be able to do any educational part of the live for today. If I do come back later tonight, then I'll do that. We'll do that part. But for today, we're gonna call it a day for now. Thank you guys for joining today's live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll see you again later tonight, hopefully. Okay, not guaranteed, but if I do come live, then we will analyze again. If not, then I'll come back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining today's live. Thank you for those who likes. If you're watching this recording after it has already done, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up and join the Telegram channel if you're not yet in the Telegram channel. The link to the Telegram channel is listed below the description of this video. Go ahead and join it. I'll see you guys. Take care, guys. Bye for now.